Hey everybody, welcome to CJ Vector Craft. My name is Carlos and thank you for stopping by and checking out my channel. So, today we're going to take a closer look at some of the progress I got going on my mountain base here. So, let's jump right into it. So, what I'm going to start off with is why I chose this mountain base. So, if you remember from my other videos, or other two videos in this series, my spawn point was over here. Let's get a better view. My spawn point was over here. And then I slowly built this area out and then started expanding this way. And I liked the view from up here before I terraformed all of this. Like, I felt like I got a pretty good, sight lines to the rest of this island. So, you can see our pale oak forest over there. Over here, sorry, Gassy, we got our snowy biome and then the ocean this way. And looking down at our dock that we're building down here. So I just like, the positioning of it, and since I had so many plans for the surrounding islands, that's kind of why I went with it. So I do enjoy it, the area. So make sure you pick a spot. Don't build in the first place that you drop and spawn in. That's one recommendation I can give you. Because even though I like this area, and this is going to be where my mega base is gonna always live. Once I started exploring more, I found some other cool locations where I was like, man, if I didn't spend so many hours already here, I probably would have moved over there. But so let's walk in this way and let's take a quick look at what have completed so far. So let's climb up my little ladders over here. Let's go inside. So really, this is my one project that is 100% complete. My ocean brewing room. So it's really cool. I have everything in place here that I need to make all the potions that we're gonna need. With the exception of one, two, three, four items. So we got to get those. This is my temporary enchanting area that we moved everything to. And over here, this is our open canvas, man. Although I have a bunch of plans for this area, we still got a lot to do. Over here is going to be that awesome part of my iron farm that I'm going to organize all my iron inventory since we have such an efficient iron farm right there. Um, we're going to build this out using copper golems and stuff and make like a nice smithing armory area. Over here, our cactus farm is almost done. This is the bottom half of it. We're going to move this super smelter to that back wall. And then on the top, like I mentioned before, we're going to build kind of like a pretty cool building around it. Maybe put a roof on top. Stepping down into this area, we have the aquarium that not finished yet either. We're gonna actually where this coral is. I'm thinking of doing like a cool water feature connecting the little koi pond up top and then dropping down into the tank, but we'll see. We have to finish the ceiling here. I'm changing it up because this is a quick preview of the design I'm working on, but I'm saving this for the next video of the floor we're gonna do throughout the whole base. So I'm using up the wood I used up here because I'm actually not gonna be lazy, and I'm gonna go down mining for some quartz because this is cool, but this is calling my name. So we're gonna make a special mining trip and go get as much quartz as we need, which is gonna be a lot. So then in here, we're gonna do kind of like a pathway. Well, yeah, we're gonna do a pathway once we fill out the rest of our automation farms that we're gonna put in here. Um, so it's not gonna be like this because we're gonna enclose all of our top farms up top, like our fishing farm here, our sugarcane farm, which is right there, and over here this corner where our bone meal farm is. We're gonna come up with a pretty cool idea for these areas. So it's gonna look not as open. It's gonna look more intentional, hallway-ish. And we're about ready to get rid of Tom over here. He's served his purpose while we were doing all this excavating, terraforming this area, and this also we're gonna wrap this bad boy up and move it up to our XP farm up there for the golem farm, iron golem farm that we have up there. So still a lot to do here. Still a lot to do here. Let's check. Actually, hold on. Let me do this. Let me get some of these because I cannot. Ugh. The minute you get Elytra, you become a diva. Right. Let's put this back in our chest. Alright. So, we're restocked. Over here, I'm not going to try to fly through there because I'll probably crash. This area over here, I already told everyone the plans for the front, but I'll do a quick recap. Our enchanting area, I moved it from our basement over there to here for now. But what we're going to do is we are going to, we're going to put it here in the front part of our mega base. We're going to do it in there. It's going to be really cool. I have a lot of great ideas. I'm kind of excited for that project. And we're going to move all of our enchantments that's in our inventory up there down in here. I'm going to put some librarians in there to make it look a little lively. So, and this area here, I'm going to leave to the viewers because I don't know exactly what to put there. So please comment, give me ideas. You know, let me know what we should put in there. I'm going to leave this area for the viewers. So whatever you guys pick and choose, I'm going to build it there. Over here is our entrance to the Nether. So we're going to deck this bad boy out too. I'm trying to think of ideas, but I don't know. I'm going to get some inspiration from going to the Nether because I kind of want to make it nethery looking. Maybe that's a word we can use. So we're going to deck it out too with, you know, our armor, our ender chest, and, you know, a couple goodies we're going to throw up in there. So that part is done. Not done. It will be done reviewing. So let's come up here. This area, oh, I'm excited for it too. This is going to be kind of our flower farm slash beehive. Bee farm slash wood farm. So I'm gonna divide the area up, and I don't know. I was thinking of expanding it, but we'll see because I started terraforming all of this up to basically the edge of the Pale Oak Forest where I'm gonna stop. So I'm still gonna do a little bit more terraforming here in this area. We might do kind of like we did up here. You know, I might do like another little step down. Probably about up here or down here. We'll see. Do a little step down and enclose this whole area too with our deep slate. Give it a cool look and make this something else. But that's actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this whole area for our bees. I'm gonna make a pretty sweet bee farm here, and then we're gonna do kind of a garden farm too for all of our flowers, and then we'll put our tree farm down here. Yeah, I like that idea. So we're gonna rock with that. And then let's go over here. We need to make these areas look more intentional. So my plan is to keep the super smelters where they are, and we're going to build around it. We're gonna make kind of like it's going to be opened on either side. I have some ideas flowing in my head, but we're going to open this area, leave it open, close off the sides, maybe kind of hide our redstone. But even though I like seeing the mechanics and the circus behind it, I'm still, like I mentioned before, I kind of want to give this area, this mega base, more purpose, make it look intentional. So we're going to build this out. Pretty cool building idea. Here, Ah, my sugarcane farm, my first build I did myself. It's kind of not in a good location. I know I mentioned down below we were gonna, drop it down, kind of make a ceiling, a wall around it, make it, give us some hallways down there. But um, I either need to remove it, I haven't decided yet, or just get rid of it, or find a way to enclose it with this building. But I don't think that's gonna look good. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna break it down and we'll move it because I definitely like my sugarcane farm. So we'll move it. Probably put it. We'll probably put it up here because I want to keep everything like I said intentional. So give it as good a place. So we'll leave it up here. Our bamboo / wood farm here. We're also gonna leave. I am gonna move this. This one's gonna be easier to move. I've built this one so many times. I got it down packed. So we're gonna move this one. This one I'm gonna leave here, and I'm gonna keep it in bamboo. The design, I'm just gonna enclose it also. So, and I'm gonna use part of this area too, because my plan is to create a better storage system and just put it right here. And this is just gonna be an outdoor storage, kind of like my main storage over here, but we're gonna come up with a smaller, more compact design for it. And this guy we're gonna move downstairs into the inside of the basement. Or if I find another location over here, we might kind of spread them out a little bit more, because we're gonna get rid of this guy here. He's going down to the docks, so the dock area is gonna be, where we come after we've gone on some mining missions and stuff, and we're gonna build a pretty cool inventory system to get the stuff from there up here. So he's gonna go down there, so this area will be pretty opened up. As far as our fish farm, that's gonna stay here. I already left it enclosed along with our lava and water. A little endless water supply here. This stuff is gonna stay here. This is pretty much done. The only thing that I'm gonna change is I'm gonna get rid of the glass blocks, and I'm gonna probably make it more decorative with some stone. Kind of match it up a little bit with some of this white palette that I was going for using, and also with some of this spruce over here. So I'm gonna close that up, probably wrap it with some deep slate, and we'll put a pretty cool roof on it. Assuming it doesn't burn, which I don't think it will. And then our main storage area, we're leaving that alone. That bad boy. This is my baby. I know there's a million more efficient ways to build inventory systems, but man, I had so much fun building this thing early game, and I'm just gonna keep it this way. I did experiment a little bit with the copper golems when they first came out, until I figured out their mechanics and how they can, how many chests they can search, the heights they have to be, and all of that. So these guys are gonna stay here. They are the staple of. They're my first. There's my first set of iron golems, so they're gonna stay here. They're just gonna be a staple of my storage area. We have to finish our signage too with our inventory. Like I mentioned before in the other videos, I have everything organized and separated by floor and sections the way I like to, the way my brain finds it more efficient to search stuff. So when I know I need, a stone, brick, or block, I could just come down here and everything I need is going to be here. Same thing here. This is where all my ores are. I have my diamonds here, my emeralds, gold, iron, my food, my leathers. So that's going to stay the same. And then these guys. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know. But we definitely need it. This is my villager breeder. Right now I'm kind of using it because I wanted to trade with them a few things. So here I'll use this area, when I just, I have a bunch of different workstations. This is kind of an eyesore. So I want to move them somewhere. But I just don't know where yet. So we got to figure that out. I wasn't kidding. There's a laundry list. laundry list of stuff that we got to get done, and I'm still learning, so I'm still figuring out the game. Don't get that timestamp twisted. I have 2,998 days of Minecraft, but a lot of it was AFK and learning and trial and error. So still a lot to do, and I want to finalize this area. This is gonna be my bedroom. So we're gonna finalize this. This just kind of became a quick and dirty while I was building here, and then it just never got finished. So since we're gonna move all of this to the side building, to the side of the building, or rather the mountain, I'm not gonna have a need for armor here, so I'll probably just move the bed in there, and you know we'll kit it out pretty cool. I'm gonna leave this hallway here open, and then let me go here real quick, like. Well, you can't fly with beef, can you? So if I didn't mention it before, this area here is what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna make this an armory all through here. Let's get up there. Get up there, son. We're gonna make this an armory. So I'm gonna move all of my armor stands and everything in here. We're gonna have to do some terraforming because I'm gonna kind of open this up a little bit. Really, for now, I'm gonna get rid of this. This was just my temporary storage area when I moved over here for a little bit. We're gonna take this wall out, and this is just gonna be our armory. Everything you can think of, we're gonna have here. So, and I think one more thing before I forget. This. So I have to come up with a design. So this is going to lead up to our base, right? Hello. So this was an afterthought why it's here and closed up, unfortunately, but this is my bedroom. So I kind of haven't figured out if I want this to be like an entrance from here to there, or if I want to make that like an internal entrance, you know, just to this main area here. But either way, I'm probably gonna extend it out. We're gonna dig a little bit more across and come up, make some stairwell, and just kind of make that like an access from, you know, the room down to the armory. Although I like flying everywhere with Elytra, again, I want to slow the game down a little bit. I want to, you know, walk the paths, ride the horses. I don't, you know, want to fly everywhere with Elytra. Although that did help me a lot, and it does help a lot in exploring too. But you know, when I'm at my mega base, I don't want to fly everywhere, you know. So I want to kind of enjoy all the work I've done. So that's what we're gonna do with this for now. Let me cover that bad boy back up. So that's just some of the progress so far. There's a lot of plans and stuff that's still not even on this board that we're gonna go over in the series. So the Mob XP farm revision, top level base ceiling, we see heat quartz. Heat quartz, we're gonna finish that. The potion room is done. Iron farm storage area, center base fish tank. The skylights are done. I can mark that off. Dock, cactus XP farm, Mr. Gassy up there. Main storage, I decided to leave it the way it is, so I can mark this one as done. The enchantment storage room, nether portal room, enchantment room, dig full base area. This is basically done, but yeah, there's a lot. So stay tuned for updates. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. My goal is to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the year. And basically, whatever you guys can think of, if I miss something or if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I want to make this interactive and fun for everybody because, again, I'm still learning the game. So don't be scared to shoot me a comment or tell me I'm doing something wrong, or, you know, give me a better way to do something. I'm all about it. So But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and checking out the progress, on my mountain base. If you enjoyed this video, like I mentioned before, consider leaving a comment, subscribing, turning the notifications on so you can get notified when I upload new videos, and then just, stay up to date and stay tuned for, the next, I don't know, awesome adventure we're going to have in this series. So I appreciate you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.